Hello there, dear viewers. This is Trestle242, and it's time for another episode of my Skyrim series. We are currently standing inside of some sort of animal's cave, which Relvin decided to go into simply because of a deafening sense of curiosity. And by the way, I'm saying that if you hear any strange noises in the background, that will just be my cats playing. I'm recording this in the evening time, and as typical, my cats get a bit rowdy and playful in the evening. So if you hear some strange noises in the background, that's probably just the cats. Don't worry about it. And nothing much has changed mod-wise. So let's just dig right into it. Well, Ingo, let's just do this. I mean, oh yeah, that's a bear. That's a big bear. Can't see if there's anything else. Might be more bears. But I'll have my light on just in case. It's mainly just so I can see. Oh. Oh. That was not a very good idea. There's a lot of stuff lying around there and I can't see the bear. Okay, that's more than just mildly worrying. Oh, and Inigo, you've got the torch, I see. Well... No, I got a bow. No, I only got arrows. Typical. Damn. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I can't even see where we are. Thank you for that, Ingo. Now let's just... Well, at least now we got some more bear pelts. And perhaps there was something... Oh, a chest. Now that I like. Heavy armor forging. Well, that book looks like it's seen a lot. Oh, nice. Well, I guess I could sell it. Potion of healing. Let's search this chest. Lockpicking, some septims. And I am currently carrying too much. Typical. Some money. 23 septims. And well, I'm just going to take the iron dagger. I mean, this just shows why you can't attack a bear with a dagger and expect to live. You could have some of that wine, I suppose. And maybe some rabbit and some salmon. Maybe a sweet though. It's always nice to adventure when you have some food on you. Let's just see that there isn't anything up here. I don't think so. No. Oh well, I was expecting something else, I don't know, but this cave had such a strange and mysterious name. But I guess I was expecting a bit more than just the lair of an animal, but I mean, it was right next to the bears, where it looked like the bear lived, so I mean I shouldn't be too surprised. Okay. Oh, I must have frightened some bats as well. Well, at least the weather is nicer. And let's see, any of you got a bow? Yes, but it's not a bow that I can carry, unfortunately. And you, yes, you have got a bow. I guess it could be useful to have a bow. I don't know, what am I carrying that's so bloody heavy? Oh, it's a stupid ingot that I can't return yet. That's gonna be annoying. And about the library's worth of books as well. I really need some place where I can settle down. Some place that isn't just an inn or something, but some sort of permanent place where I live. So I can, you know, probably leave my books there, because I don't want to leave them just lying around, you know. You never know what might happen to them. I do know that we were supposed to cross this river in order to get to that place. What was it called again? With the bandits. Well, it seems that the easiest way is just to follow the path and then sort of head down south into that little valley to see if we can get in there backwards. If not, we might have to follow the path sort of, I guess, around like that. I think that might be a good idea. And then we'll deal with the whole barrow thing on the way back, I reckon. Or perhaps at least I could try to see if... I don't need the lantern out, it's so bright. Perhaps I could try to see if I could be let inside. Wait, I am not using... No, there we are. I'll just have to see if I will be let inside that farm, so I can get that... What was it? Spoon? Yes, I think it was a spoon which I wanted. I mean, that was the only reason I came here, to get a spoon. It might sound a bit ridiculous now, but... Let's see, what's this place? Fellstar Farm. Oh! Oh, so now I can just walk in? Well...
You lost?
I'm just looking for... Have you seen a special spoon? And don't mind me taking a look at your bookshelf in the process.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Well, it's alright, I guess. Let me search... Yes, there we are. The spoon. It looks like just some brass spoon to me, but I mean, I'm not some sort of expert in the Dwemer. Okay, good. And now let's see if we can find that barrow they were talking about. Yes, so we know where it is. I mean, then again, it is so close to noon, and I suppose that if we're going to find some sort of place full of angry spirits or whatever it was, why not just look at it during the day? And yes, I am apparently looking in the right direction towards it, so it should be somewhere around here. Around these hills. Oh, yeah, it's probably that thing. It definitely looks like something built by... Yeah, that's definitely built by people, and it looks very old, so I can see why it's got them a bit, you know, a bit spooked. I don't really... I mean, I know that spirits exist, since I have my ancestors guiding me as spirits. But I'm not sure if these really are some sort of vengeful ghosts, or if it's just something else. I mean, this is a small Nordic village. Sometimes people can be very easy to fool, because they see what they want to see. I've had to make use of this a lot of times. Sometimes, you know, when people talk to me, they don't see Relvin married, they just see, you know, some grey skin. And that can be useful, because they won't really remember who I am. They only remember, you know, some grey skin. So it can be useful. And it can also be, well, a bit saddening, I suppose. It's not very nice when you have to rely on people's stereotypes and stupidity in order to get anywhere in this world. Now, how do we get inside? I mean, there's got to be something inside it, right? It can't just be some sort of big dome thing, just... Oh. Oh. Oh, never mind me. Let's just be very quiet. It's right in the middle of the day, so if anything wants to jump out and be scary, it can do that. It's the middle of the day. Oh yes, some skeletons. Some things have died here. It's in such disarray. I mean, I can also understand why the spirits would be angry. Some unbottling tools. That's strange. Did you do that to their dead? Some more. Some sort of an urn. Okay, there's a great big door there. Oh yeah, it's just piled up. Ah, yeah, no wonder the spirits were angry. What's that? The giant egg? Or is it just... Oh no, it's just some sort of urn. But you know, for a moment there, it actually looked like a giant egg. I'm not... You know, I'm not just crazy. Where are you, Inigo? Are you with me? Are you coming along? Inigo, mate, where are you? Seriously. Come on, Inigo. Inigo, I'm whistling for you. Inigo, come on. Come on. Please come with me. I don't want to check out this place all by myself. Can I see on the map, I wonder? No, you had some sort of magic spell. Apparently you're right here. Funny I can't see you. Come on, Inigo. Are you standing up here? Alright, fine, be that way. If that's the way you want to be, then, I mean, I won't stop you. Fine, I suppose I'll go looking here by myself. It was silly of me to think that you'd want to join me. Yes, there's no order in the place. No wonder the spirits have been upset. You shouldn't just leave the dead, you know, lying around in some piles. But then again, these are probably the ancient dead. We don't know for how many hundreds of years they've been dead. I mean, if they are the ancestors of the people who live there, maybe they're completely forgotten. Maybe they're the ancestors of someone else. Nobody knows. Okay, it's very dark. Thank you, Inigo. Thank you for deciding to join me. Okay. We'll have to be careful. I don't really know why I'm taking the fray. I don't know why you're sneaking with a torch out, Inigo, but I'm going to let you do that. Well, I don't see anything right here. Just look like a bunch of old rubbish. Bunch of books though, and a potion. Pretty soul gem. Oh, and now I can't run. Brilliant. Bunch of ruined books, linen wraps, and some more ruined books. That's a shame. Let's just take a couple of these rubbish potions. I'll have some food, you never know. I mean, it's a shame that I didn't manage to sell all these potions. Most of them I just made, you know, for, I guess, for making them. Really, to practice my alchemy skill. Can't see anything down here. And it is only you carrying the torch, right, Inigo? Yeah, well there I am. I might have to refill the lantern oil on my lantern. Okay. That one looks a bit recent. Oh, there's some money there though. I mean, they won't miss it. No. I mean, this is different. These are the ancient Dead of the Nords. I don't think they have similar views as we Dunmer do. I mean, besides, if they had spirits, the spirits would already be beyond the waiting door, and this looks like a trap. So let's try jumping over that. And
leave this place. Leave this place.
well, well, how do I know you're real? Could just as well be a bandit who's, you know, set up shop here. And I do not trust you, so no. And I can hear my ancestors whispering. There's someone behind there. Well, whatever. If you're not going to, you know, you're a bit scary. Steel sword, no, it's a bit too heavy for me. And that also looks like a trap, and we can't get through there. So, to hell with it, let's just do it. Okay, there are lots of wooden levers around. Bunch of ruined books. Before the ages of man, that sounds quite interesting. Taking that. And a bunch of rubbish. Alright. Okay, there's one man standing around there. Orcish to Skeleton ring. Wow, I like the look of that. That looks nice. I might either wear it or sell it. And this is just a bunch of old rubbish. So let's try one lever. Okay, that one closed that door. And then the other.
What do you need?
I'm sorry, Inigo. I guess I could just stand up since I know that this room is empty. Okay then. I'm sorry, Inigo. Okay, so that opened that one. And opened that one. Okay, good. Now let's sneak again. We don't know who the owner of that voice was. There's a door there that he has got locked. Very mysterious. Let's see. And here's the same thing. I have to pull another one of those levers. Bunch of embalming tools. So far nothing that's tried to, you know, chew my face off, which is a good sign. One of the best signs, in fact. So let's go back and try this lever. Okay, so that one closed that one. If I open that one, that opens it. If I ow 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 ow. That was unpleasant. Ooh, might have to take a potion for that. There we are. That's a bit better. Ugh, I'm still feeling that. Ugh. Okay, so now this door is closed and that door is closed. Right, I think this was how we left it. Yes, and this is the way to the outside, I would presume. Yes, it is. I'm not trying to leave, you know, I'm just checking, And I know there is someone in there, behind all those levers. Okay, so now they're all in the same position. Alright, stupid arrows. Nothing has changed. I mean, there's got to be some sort of way of getting in through that stupid door. Okay, that wasn't the right one. What was that? Okay, this might be the one. Bloody arrows, I think. Well, I don't want to, you know, drink too many potions. You never know what they could be. Oh, and there's a chain right there. Well, never mind, I'm a complete moron. But this door is locked. Let's see what's inside. Must be locked for good reason. What? Oh. Well, just take a leap of faith, shall we? And I do not trust you in the slightest. Well, we have some septims, that's good. Nothing else that looks funny? Nope, just a quite obvious trap on that chest that I will have to remove. If I can. Oh yeah, I'm becoming at least halfway decent on this whole lockpicking thing. Imperial Light Helmet. It's not really worth much. Rough Ruby is. Well, stupid helmet. But I mean, I guess it could be useful as a clue. It's a very modern helmet. So that means this place probably is... Sorry, Ego. Sorry. That was my fault. Are you alright there, mate? Oh god, you really got hit really bad, Ego. Yeah, good. Are you alright?
What do you need? Mr. Dragonfly is being stealthy. I am proud of him.
Good, you should be, you should be. Right, now let me just turn out my light, right? And let's go in there and surprise whoever it is. Well, I can't see anything on the floor that would activate that. So let's just go inside, eh? Ironed over the trap. Let's remove the trap. Absolutely nothing of value from around here. Let's try this door first since it's locked. Well, there's another door. Oh, that someone is underneath us, I see. And let's try this door.
I sense mortal.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Inigo, please do something. What? Okay, what in the name of the three was that? Oh, it was his ghost. I see. Oh, Filter of the Phantom appears spectral for 30 seconds. Huh. Well, what the hell were you doing in here? Imitating a ghost. I would have liked to speak to you, you know? Asking you why you've been doing this. But I guess not. I mean, that's your own choice, really. You chose to do this. And now I will never figure out why. That was really why I came here, you know? To learn why. Oh, well. He's got a satchel with a lockpick and some septums in it.
I hope you know how to get out again.
Well, so do I. Let's read his journal then. Journal of Windelius Gatharian, or Gatharian. 4th era to 118 Morning Star. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all of my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. 4th area 225 Morningstar. Okay, so 4 days later. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him away by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. 28 Morningstar. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Ivarstead believe is haunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. 4th area 29th Morningstar. Success! It worked better than anything I could have imagined. All I had to do was to wander about the entrance of the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing out aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay when I continue searching for the claw. 4th area 200. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Cannot risk hiding any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. 4th area 200. 20 Sunstust. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. This must be the people of Ivarstead. They must be on to my ruse. Then they are toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. 4th area 200. 18th Evening Star. Why? Why are they torturing me? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I cannot remember anything. I have to read my journal just to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? 1st era 1050. They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroudheart's barrow. All who oppose me will fall. Yeah, well, no they won't, mate. Alright, so he essentially sort of got lost in his own tricks. There is some alchemy lab though, I guess that could be useful. And he's got set up a nice roaring fire. Useful for later. Now I am curious about this other door. He said something about a claw. I know that I have one claw. But I mean... ooh, this place is dark. Can you go? You with me? Yes, good. Oof, this is one heck of a dark corridor. Goodness me, yes, look at all this. These weird carvings. Okay, this is someone with a moth. I know that the moths are a symbol of the Empire. And they are bringing... well, let's see, what are they doing? Are they holding a weapon? Or is that just the edge? Are they worshipping him? And this is... what's that? An eagle? Some sort of a bird? I'm not very good at the whole Nordic religion stuff, you know. And this is... well, it could be a bat, or it could be some sort of a cat, maybe. I'm not sure. And this is the same. Man with a moth, cat or bat or other unidentified animal. And whatever the heck that thing is. I need a sapphire claw to get in there, and I have no idea where to get a sapphire claw, I have to say. I mean, they wouldn't just leave it lying around, would they? That would be very stupid. And Wendelius didn't have it either. So it's clearly something that, well, that someone doesn't want you to have. They don't want you going in there any further. Just a bunch of rubbish. Oh, well, it's not in the burial area. And he probably hasn't got it, you know, lying somewhere around here, which he conveniently forgot about as he went mad. No. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, now I'm honestly very curious. I wanted to know what was inside this place after all. But, I mean, at least we've sorted out who those, you know, evil spirits were. They were no one. Just a man trying to frighten people. Oh, those were candles. They were, you know, making the place look a bit odd. Oh, and there's nothing here. At least nothing I can see. Well, let's just head on out. We've done what we came here to do. Just checking this place out. I guess the townspeople will be happy now that we can tell them that it's okay, there wasn't any spirits after all, and you know.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
Oh, that's alright, Inigo, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, looks like the weather is still quite nice outside. I definitely don't need my lantern. And yeah, I can understand why they were feeling a bit, you know, uncomfortable. Oh, and now I'm, of course I am. Guess I'll have some more water. Me and ale. Some pheasant, some rabbit, and some salmon. I'm really still hungry. Guess I could have some steamed mud crab legs. Oh well. We'll have a bit of a nice snack. Oh, you're carrying the... Oh. I don't want the torch. Oh well, the lantern out at night. Hello.
Staying safe, I hope?
Yes, I am. You were just standing there so very still. Wasn't sure if everything was alright, but... Well, let's go in here then, and...
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Oh, I'm alright, I'm alright. I was just going to tell you that the whole,
We don't get many visitors through
you know,
here,
barrow thing
unless
is being
they're headed up to High
sorted,
Hrothgar,
basically.
of course.
So, has anyone ever
About a
explored a
year
barrow?
or two, I warned him.
Yes,
We
yes.
never saw him again. Keep your
Okay.
eyes open in the barrow. That's how they get you.
Oh, so there's no way I can tell you that the
I wish
barrow
I could
thing
make my deliveries more often,
is
but the
done.
road's getting
Well, alright then. Fine, I suppose. I mean, it's getting dark. I'm not sure if I feel like doing the whole bandit hunting thing during the night. So, look, Inigo, what do you say? We have a nice night at the inn instead. Does that sound good?
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
7,000 steps indeed. Next time they need to build it closer to the ground.
It's
Need a
alright.
room, maybe a drink. You name it.
What have
Take
you
a
got for
look.
sale? Argonian blood wine. Interesting. It's incredibly expensive, but interesting. Can I sell you something, I wonder? Not really, nothing useful. Never mind.
Keep your eyes open in the barrow. That's how they get you. Let me know if I can get you
I guess I'd like to rent a room, please.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Oh, I still have
If
that,
you're headed
alright.
up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Well,
What
there
is
you
on your
go.
mind?
Any thoughts?
My father always said alcohol is not the answer, but it does make you forget the question.
You're right about that, Inigo.
You heading up to High Hrothgar?
Would you mind if I
soon,
asked you something?
Ask away.
I wish I didn't have to. It's quite a difficult climb.
Would you feel like just relaxing here for a bit?
Good idea.
Isn't as though
You
the
should take a
Greybeard's
break
going to
too.
complain.
You deserve it.
I know.
Thank
but
you.
I don't want to let him down.
I mean, I
guess
figure
better
we could
start
just like
thinking about it soon.
wait out the night here and then have a nice night's sleep,
We don't get
and
many
then we could go
visitors
back to
through
Riften,
here,
I think.
unless they're headed up
Or
to
we
High
could just
Hrothgar,
perhaps
of
see
course.
if we can take the... If there's some... I mean, we can either just walk, or we could try to get to Windhelm and find that whatever it was that the court mage needs. Just so I can stop having to carry this bloody heavy ingot around. I'm no big fan of Windhelm, but... oh well, Inigo.
What is on your mind?
Would you mind if I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Would you mind telling me a little bit more about your past?
My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
Alright. So, what kind of jobs did you do?
A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway.
That's a very kind... That's a very, you know... How should I say? It's a very kind and good-hearted way of looking at things, Inigo. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering you saved my life more than just once. And where did your travels take you?
All over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good.
That does sound rather nice. I mean, I suppose you... Do you prefer camping outside to an inn, Inigo? I mean, I think that the inns can often be nicer, but I don't mind camping outside. If only I knew what your thoughts about it. But would you mind telling me some more about your past? You already know a lot about mine.
I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand.
Oof.
He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area, and had decided to take the matter into their own hands.
Oh no.
12 of them had snuck
12?
up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Losing your brother like that must have been terrible. I mean, I have lost my family too, but done by just some bunch of idiots who had nothing better to do just because they hated Khajiit. Oh, that's awful.
Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed.
Well, do you ever wish that you had stayed and fought? I know what it's like to be burdened down by regret, but do you feel the same, Inigo? Do you just think, oh, what could I have done differently?
Every day, my friend. Every day.
Oh, poor Inigo. And what was your brother's name, if I may ask?
His name was Fergus.
Fergus.
I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
Well, losing him that way was bound to affect you, and I'm sure he would have understood. I mean, everyone does stupid things to cope with grief. Me, I just sold everything I had, bought a carriage to Riften and got roaring drunk. That wasn't exactly clever of me, you know? I mean, that was... I'm glad you didn't see me that day. I was very hungover and, you know, smelled like I drunk half the inn's amount of liquor, and I probably had. And... with Naria Septim to my name. I still don't know who robbed me when I was drunk, but you know. And I'm sure he would have understood. I mean, if your brother was any bit as kind-hearted as you, he would have understood, surely.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know.
Maybe not. I guess. Would you mind telling me some more about your past, Inigo? I'm quite curious.
I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma.
Ooh.
It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness.
Well, I can see that.
Are you going to join me? Take a seat.
Actually, I'm not, because I noticed that every time I try to sit next to you, you get up instead. And I don't really like that. Now you...
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
Actually, yes.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Well, I'm not a pilgrim, so never mind. I was just going to see if there was any reason you would be so rude to me. Yes, yes, I know. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm feeling a little bit thirsty though, so I'll have to have a quick drink of water. Well, if I have any water left. Yes, I do. Maybe something to eat. Some vegetable soup. And time for a nice, relaxing night's sleep. Okay, there's nothing in the chest, but nobody sees me, so I mean... Yes, yes, I know I shouldn't be stealing, I know it's bad, but you know, money's money. And they won't miss it. Well, let's just have a nice night's rest, and then tomorrow we go back to Riften, take the carriage to Windhelm, find that whatever it is we're supposed to find. I can't remember what it is. It was an ingot, a spoon, and a soul gem. Might that be it? I have no idea where it could be though. In Windhelm, but it's a bit of an unpleasantness. Okay, now I'm feeling a bit hungry and a bit... Oh, brilliant, it's raining. Excellent, just what I needed. There you
Never
are,
settle
Nico.
down to have children. Think twice before you do it.
No worries, I'm not, you know, in a sort of child.
Yes, my friend.
Please follow
I'm
me.
right behind you.
Thank you. Raining. Typical. Let's have some water and then some food, something nice. A carrot, some rabbit, some apples, some... There we are. Now let's just find some way of getting out of
Any
here.
idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the clouds?
Well, what's wrong with your daughter?
Daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
It's alright, I
Get
guess.
out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Okay, so, I mean... Well, there's a boat down there. Let's just check the riverbank for any more known route. I mean, you can usually hear them a mile away, but I'm supposed to pick them for the, what's her name, Blackbriar apprentice at the Rift and Alchemists. I don't know what she needs them for, but... Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Are you kidding me? There's another bear over there. This land really is plagued by bears. I don't know who is seeing me. That's Inigo or someone else. Oh gosh, oh god, that is a bad idea. Oh, Inigo, Inigo, please. Inigo. Where's my dagger? I need to... Come on, please. I can't believe I did that. killed a bear all by myself. That's something, alright. Now where the hell is Inigo? Please tell me you didn't get lost again. Come on, Inigo. Come on. I'll check out that book on whistling again. I already know how to whistle, but... Power of whistling. Tactical wordless communication for adventures by Mildred Winslow. What is a whistle? It's communication. A good-hearted whistle can be heard miles away. It can ride the wind. It can penetrate the walls. It is a language without barrier. It is power. In recent years, the noble art of whistling has sadly been demoted to the realm of mere entertainment. Ha! Well, no longer. Here in these pages, I aim to show you the true power your lips possess. Getting started. Learn how to whistle. If you cannot whistle, stop reading now. The information I am about to impart is not for beginners or time wasters. Find a whistling partner. If your current adventuring companion does not have ears or cannot whistle, get a new companion. With the right partner, there is no need to agree on a variety of sounds. It's all about the context on the whistle and not the exact sound being made. With this in mind, do make sure your partner has at least a modicum of situational awareness. Lesson 1. Come on, come on. Ask your companion to wait somewhere, and then when you're ready, whistle to quickly ask them to follow you again. A whistle can travel further than a yell, so this technique is particularly useful when separated at distance. Lesson 2. Getting tactical. Whistle whilst brandishing a weapon, a spell, or your fists to suggest an aggressive plan of attack to your partner. Whistle while your hands are lowered and empty to suggest an unaggressive approach. Your companion may not always vocally acknowledge your request. Don't worry, if they read this book, you'll be on the same page whether they express it or not. Lesson 3. Accidents happen. Has a friendly sparring match ever gotten out of hand? Have you seen allies accidentally slaughter one another after a particularly confusing fight? A nice healthy whistle can bring them to their senses in a hurry. Whistling is a powerful tool, but it cannot stand in the way of self-preservation. If your partner is still being attacked after your whistle, they will defend themselves. Note, using a whistle to stop your partner's fighting will undoubtedly put them in an unaggressive mood. Use lesson 2 once the dust has settled if you would rather they continued in a more aggressive state. Lesson 4. Wait here, please. Whistling is by far the quickest way to ask your companions to wait in dangerous areas or relax in safe areas. Simply whistle in their direction while within speaking distance, and they will stay put until you indicate it's time to leave. See lesson 1. Distance is key here. Whistle from too far away and they will reply with an "I'm okay" whistle of their own. Whistle while too close and they will assume you want them to change position. Lesson 5. I wish you to perform a task. To signal that you wish your partner to perform a specific task. Look at the ground and whistle. It may appear a bit odd to the uninitiated, but if your companion is familiar with this book, they will respond by entering the typical command mode most seasoned adventurers are familiar with. No further whistling is required. How individuals decide to command each other is their own business and outside the scope of this book. Lesson 6. Have fun. Whistling is a useful power that we should all master, but remember, it's also fun. There's nothing lovelier than a little whistling while adventuring. Purse those lips and keep your spirits up. Oh, I suppose. Where are you, Inigo? Oh, he's still waiting over there at the inn, I guess. Guess I'll have to go get him. Don't just stand around.
You should probably be in
Let me
bed.
give you some
You're
room.
looking a bit under the weather.
You want to talk?
No, it's alright. Have you got any
I'm
thoughts?
thinking I'm soggy, but I do not mind.
Alright.
Here
Okay,
for work?
let us
Get
get
an
back
axe
to
and
it.
bring me all the wood you can chop.
No, I'm not going to bring you firewood. Well, not you, Inigo, yes, you know. I'm not going to bring that... well, what's the word? I know that lumberjack is what you say about men. Is it lumber... lumber lady? Let's try lumber lady. Anyway, hello there. Could you please take me out of here?
Hmm?
I'd like to hire your boat, please.
Where are you headed?
To Riften, please,
Climb
my
on
good
in the
man.
boat and get comfortable.
Alright then. At least I've gotten dry in the sun, that's nice. Do look a bit... well, hello.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
No, they didn't. Nice to see that you'll be condescending to me, though. I guess what should I have expected talking to guards? They're always the same, no matter where you're from. Even though these guards seem a bit nicer than the ones up in Windhelm, they're still guards. And now... what was I doing here? Well...
make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
I guess I can go in and use the... just to cook up some of all the
If you've got the coin,
raw food
come
I'm
to the
carrying.
right place. Pull up a seat.
Then once that's done, I guess I'll just head on out.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Make a leg of
If your
goat
allegiance lies with the Empire,
and
we
a
haven't much
venison
to
chop. I can't make a venison stew.
I think you've had
It's a bit
plenty,
annoying. I
Fool.
like stew.
Maybe you should head on home.
Oh,
Stupid
I haven't got enough water, and I need some
give me
leeks.
some more drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Suit yourself.
Well, hello, Kirava.
Got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What have you got
Take
to
a
say?
look.
Have you got any leeks? No. Well, that's a bit of a shame, really. Oh well. Would you mind if refilling?
Drink for the thirsty,
Oh.
food for the hungry.
Wrong key press. Sorry about that. Would you mind refilling my water skills?
Of course. Come back and see us again.
Typical. Carrying too much. Well, I guess I'll just have to drink some water then. Eat my goat. Well, goat leg, I should say. What else is it that I'm carrying that's so heavy? I could try tasting some of these alchemical ingredients. Just to see what they do. Bear claws. Large antlers, huh? And I suppose I'll just have to lick a bit of this pearl. See what it does. I think I had some sort of a spell tome here that I might be able to check out too. Mage light, yes. So interesting. Treasure map. Well, I genuinely don't know what that means. But okay. There is some sort of a bridge and the bend of the river. And this one then. Okay, so White Run, so somewhere up in the mountains above that mill. Okay. Guess I'll just have some. I'll make some venison roast, you know.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
No, I'm not an Imperial spy. Just because I'm a Dunmer doesn't mean that I I'm here to, you know, do evil deeds to every single Nord. I've been through this a million times. Make some cabbage soup. There we are. Anyway, I really need some sort of a place to settle down.
The Bee and Barb, my lord. Is there something I can
Just
do
so I
for
can
you?
store all of this stuff I'm carrying. I mean, mainly the books. Mainly the books. Really. I can carry all this other stuff, but the books, I'd like to see them stored somewhere. No, I can just head on over to Windhelm and get everything sorted whilst I'm there. It would be fine. I'm still thinking about that sapphire claw. I feel there's a part of that puzzle I've missed. Something that just...
Yes?
I would like to hire your
Where do you want
carriage.
to go?
I would like to go to... Let's see, what is the place called? Could it be Harvingard?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Definitely not. No. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I sometimes forget the names of all these holds. It's definitely Eastmarch.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Unfortunately, I would like to stop at Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill? Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Am I feeling ill? I feel a bit strange.
I ever hear the one about the Breton and the bear tamer?
No. Breton and bear tamer? What sort of joke is that? I don't know. I mean, Bretons are a bit small. I guess they could be something about the bear tamer mistaking the Breton for bait for the bear or something. A lot of words beginning with B in that one. It could be a bit of a tongue twister. Excellent joke to say to drunk people. They seem to like things like that. Okay, so I'm a bit hungry and a bit... oh no. Oh no, I see what's happening.
Feeling sick?
Actually, yes, I feel like I get a headache whenever I look at this ground. Ugh. That is strange and unpleasant. And I cannot exactly tell you what it is about it that is so unpleasant. Yes, that it is. And what needs to be done is that I just need to have myself a nice night's sleep in the inn, and then I'll just go back and, you know, do my stuff. How are you?
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I think they're alright. I have no strong opinion on horses, I must say. I mean, they're perfectly decent animals. My mother was scared of them and used to say they were unnatural. That no Dunmer should ever ride something as strange as a horse. You know, covered in fur and 4 legs and all sorts of weirdness. She has told me that the animals in Morrowind tend to, well, first off, they tend to have more legs than just 4, and not too many of them have fur.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Well, you are seeming all nice all of a sudden.
Maybe you should just move along.
Maybe... Come on, I'd just like to rent a room.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Are you going to do this every single time? Are you really going to do this every single bloody time? Every time I rent a room, she has to be nasty she has to be nasty to me. Every single time. Without fail. Just because I'm a done man. Yeah, Inigo, I hope you understand why I left this terrible place. Let's just have some sleep. Maybe I'll feel a bit better in the morning. Oh, I'm so thirsty. And hungry. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm not going to buy a single thing for you. I don't want to waste a 1 septim on you. But I do feel much better. Now, as for the level up, I think we could go with stamina. Might be useful. And then what perks? I mean, he has gotten hit quite heavily by that bear. So light armor might be a good idea. So would sneak. He's done a little bit of lockpicking. But he's become very good at alchemy. Well, I mean very good at alchemy. Relvin has done quite a bit of potion making and potions selling, so I think I should take the alchemy mastery. 32. Then I suppose the next one I will take is experimenter. And this means that eating one ingredient will reveal all effects, and that seems very useful. This one doesn't seem very useful. Crimson haze. Bottomless cup. Oh, that seems useful. Poisoner. That seems useful. Physician, less so. Stimulants. Huh. Okay. Elemental oil. Okay. Green thumb. Alright, I guess I'll have to think about it. Morning, Inigo. Let's go see the alchemist, I believe it was. Wonder what the weather is like outside. Hopefully not as a blizzard or something unpleasant. It is a bit cold, but you know, that's alright. Just typical Windhelm weather.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Well, I can't see any poor old women around here, but I'm staying away from all that blood. I mean, I'm not, you know, completely... I may be a fool, but I'm not that foolish. And, I mean, there should be some way to the market that lets you avoid the graveyard, I do believe, if you just take this little back road. See, it's amazing what you learn just from hanging around a place like London. And I mean, it's a moss, they won't miss it. More blood. Nice. I guess there's not. I'm just, you know, minding my own business. I don't want to get involved in whatever is going on here. No, thank you. Nope, I'm just going to the market in peace. Now, let me see here. Do you have anything interesting for me around here?
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
That's nice. Have you got anything I might use? Not really. One carat emerald. Padded fur mantle. Well, I think that's the same as the one I've already got. It's quite expensive too. Balladier's fake book. And that looks like it's the House Clalo symbol. Kendall Book of Riddles. Well, I guess I'll buy that just because it has a great house symbol on it. And can I sell something of interest to you? Let's see, what are the most valuable items I own? Well, you can have the rough ruby, I guess. And then I suppose I'll sell the other potions to the alchemist.
Thank you for your custom.
No need to sound like that, come on. Why everyone here always thinking they can be sarcastic or rude to me? The right file, here it was.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can...
Just... He doesn't seem...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Well, hello.
I'm so close to the answer.
Is something wrong? Are you alright, sir? Is there any way I could help you, sir?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
So what is the white file, then?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world.
Oh.
It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it.
Oh.
For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
Well, I can see why it's very useful, but why is the white file so important to you? Well, I mean, I suppose you just said that it's like the truest expression of the alchemist's art, but still.
I've spent my entire life searching for
it.
It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle.
Oh.
Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
I can understand that, Sarah. Well, if you could tell me where it is, I could get it for you. Well, I will do my best.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man.
Of course I'd help you,
buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Well, I'll do my best, Sarah. Now, what have you got for sale? If you have any fire salts, I will gladly buy them. Some death bells. He does have fire salts. Excellent. Is there anything here I don't know anything about? Hawk's egg. Well, I guess I will try that one. Juniper berries I have tried. Lavender. Nordic barnacle I know a little bit of. Potion of cure disease. Ooh, that one is expensive. But might as well take one. Potion of water breathing. Maybe I should learn how to make those if I can. Spider egg. Trauma root, I think that's for Morrowind. Wheat, white cap, and some wine. Well, thank you very much, Stra.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
There's no need to be rude. And I hope you haven't been eating your own ingredients, Stra. That's not good. I'm happy to have found at least one fire salt. I need that for the blacksmith.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
No, I'm not a loiterer. I'm just looking for the what was it? The soul gem of the alchemist in... Well, she's not really an alchemist, is she? The Black Arts on Trial. Sounds fascinating. I'll check it out. By Hannibal Travian, Archmagister of the Arcane University, Imperial City. Well, it's your book, sir. I don't want to, you know, bother you any more than I already have.
May the 8 guide you to the file.
Thank you, sir. I'm just looking for a small satchel.
May the 8 guide you to the file.
If you have it anywhere. Is there a soul gem in it? I mean, where could she have left it? She could have left it anywhere, couldn't she? She seems a very sort of, well, I guess distracted woman. I mean, I know that I'm not really one to talk since I get distracted. Well, basically as soon as I see something shiny.
I hope you have.
But still, you know, she works as an alchemist.
Here to gawk at my goods.
No, I'm not just here to gawk. I have already bought a lot of stuff from you. There it is. Perfect. And now we can return. However, before that, I would like to sell you some.
Guide you to the file.
Some of my rubbish potions.
Here?
And this is where I will leave off. Thank you so much for watching. It's been lots of fun, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Yeah, this has been Trussle242, and this is where I end this episode of the Skyrim Let's Play. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye bye!